Well, folks, it finally happened. Joe Rogan just endorsed Donald Trump for president after a cozy chat with Elon Musk. Rogan dropped this political bombshell. This endorsement has sent shockwaves through the internet. Buckle up, folks. We're diving into the Rogan-Musk-Trump trifecta. Elon Musk, tech genius, space enthusiast, and apparently quite the political influencer. Who knew? During his marathon appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, Musk didn't just talk about rockets and electric cars. He went full political pundit, praising Trump's economic policies and even echoing some of his more, let's say, creative claims about the 2020 election. It seems Musk's concerns about a potential Kamala regime shutting down X, formerly known as Twitter, really struck a chord with Rogan. Now, whether you buy into this theory is another debate entirely, but for Rogan, it was enough to tip the scales. Musk, with his billions and his Twitter megaphone, has a knack for shaping the narrative. And in this case, he seems to have successfully whispered his pro-Trump sentiments into Rogan's ear, and by extension, into the ears of millions of listeners. Let's not forget, Joe Rogan isn't just some dude chatting in his basement. His podcast is a media juggernaut boasting millions of listeners worldwide. That's a lot of ears soaking up his every word, including his newfound love for all things Trump. Rogan's endorsement isn't just a personal opinion, it's a megaphone moment, amplifying Trump's message to a massive and often impressionable audience. This isn't just about politics anymore, it's about the power of influence and the responsibility that comes with it. And let's be honest, the Rogan-Musk echo chamber isn't exactly known for its balanced political discourse. So this endorsement, while unsurprising to some, raises some serious questions about the role of media personalities in shaping public opinion. Rogan's controversial greatest hits a history. Now, if you're surprised that Joe Rogan has waded into the murky waters of political endorsements, you clearly haven't been paying attention. This is the same guy who once had Alex Jones, the man who believes Sandy Hook was a hoax, on his show, multiple times. Let's not forget Rogan's greatest hits of controversial takes, questioning the effectiveness of masks during a global pandemic, promoting unproven COVID-19 treatments, and providing a platform for various and sundry conspiracy theorists. His podcast has become a lightning rod for criticism, sparking boycotts and even prompting Neil Young to pull his music from Spotify in protest. But through it all, Rogan has remained unapologetically himself, a self-proclaimed idiot with a massive platform and a penchant for courting controversy. The Trump card, will it play in 2024? So, the big question is, does Rogan's endorsement actually matter? Will it sway voters in the 2024 election? It's hard to say for sure. On one hand, Rogan has a dedicated following, many of whom trust his opinions, even when they venture into the realm of the absurd. His endorsement could energize Trump's base and potentially win over some undecided voters who are drawn to Rogan's straight-talking persona. On the other hand, Rogan's endorsement might just be another drop in the ocean of political noise. His listeners are a diverse bunch, and many are likely turned off by his increasingly political leanings. Plus, let's be real, anyone who's still undecided about Trump at this point probably lives under a rock. The Great American Sideshow, Politics as Entertainment. The Rogan-Musk-Trump saga highlights a disturbing trend in American culture, the blurring of lines between politics and entertainment. It's no longer enough to simply report the news or discuss policy. Everything has to be a spectacle, a reality show where the loudest, most outrageous voices get the most attention. In this environment, someone like Joe Rogan, with his massive platform and his knack for generating controversy, becomes a political player whether he intends to or not. His endorsements are treated like gospel by some, while others see him as a dangerous purveyor of misinformation. This is the world we live in now, folks. Politics is entertainment, where facts are optional and outrage is the currency of the day. Buckle up. It's only going to get stranger from here. The future of influence. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. In this digital age, it's crucial to be critical of the information we consume. A podcast and a loyal following don't make someone an expert. Joe Rogan's endorsement of Donald Trump shows influence is a double-edged sword. It can spread misinformation and sow division. Engage your critical thinking skills. Do your own research and question your assumptions. We're all in this together, even if we don't always agree.